Happy New Year, guys. This is your man Champion, and I'm a photographer based in Ghana. I created this YouTube channel in order to display my work and also show the world the journey I go through as a photographer. So kindly like and subscribe to this channel, share this channel so that others can also see what's happening over here. This is actually my first YouTube video and I'm kind of anxious about it, but we'll get through it. So this video is basically a review of how my 2019 went, how I started from nothing to photographing the ex-president of Ghana, Agyekum Kufuor. So this year I started off kind of slow. That's 2019. I started off kind of slow with my sister being my model. Even up to date, she's the one I used for a lot of my photo shoots. We first did our photo shoots in January 2019 and some pictures came out of it. As at that time, they look very, very good. But when I look at those pictures right now, I see that they were very horrible. But it's all part of the process. And from that moment, I did a couple of shoots with other people. I did a photo shoot with a friend of mine, which led to me having a contract for a wedding. So I shot that wedding. So after that, he saw the pictures and was like, oh, these pictures are really good. And he also recommended me to someone else, also a colleague of ours back in high school, and I shot that wedding as well. From that moment on, things were moving slow, 1 or 2 gigs here and there. Then in August, a friend of mine, by word of mouth, recommended me to someone for me to work with, and we discussed everything, payments, how we would go about. But when I got there, I realized it wasn't just any like I used to do. It was actually a project for World Remit Money Transfer. So I was like, whoa, this is big. So I did the first day, edited and sent them their photos. Then on the next project of theirs, they contacted me again. Then we worked on that, and it's kind of become a recurrent source of income for me. Whenever they are having a project, I'm the one who does the pictures for them. I also had a lead from my brother. He recommended me to a lady, and she asked me to come and photograph her decor. She's into these decorations, outdoors, indoors. So I went. That was actually my first time. So not saying no to it, I went online and looked at how people photograph decor, the processes they go through, the gadgets they use, and all those stuff. So when I went there, I had a fair idea of what I was going to do over there. So when I did it, she was impressed with it. Then that same agency that got me the job with the World Remit Money Transfer in November, they called me and went like, there is a conference at so and so hotel on this day. Can you make it? And I said, yeah, I'm in. So we discussed everything about it. Then I got there. And when I got there, to my surprise, it was the African Union, which was having their conference at the hotel. So on the first day, it was a 3-day event, and it was actually my first time of taking photographs and editing on the spot as the event was going on. It was a new challenge for me, which I'm thankful for that challenge because it's taught me a couple of things which I wouldn't have known if not for that challenge. So on that day, I delivered the pictures and the shots that they needed. The following day I did same, and I was able to interact and also network with high-ranking people in other nations, some from Cameroon, South Africa, Australia, and it was a very big opportunity for me, which has opened a couple of doors for me. So after that one, they also contacted me for a deal, and that deal was for the ex-president of Ghana, Agyekum Kufuor. And I was supposed to work on some short videos for them and also take a couple of pictures for them for an event his foundation organized for him, the Agyekum Kufuor Foundation. So it was actually the first time of having like such a big opportunity in my life. So by God's grace, I went from nothing, photographing my sister, only to photographing the ex-president of Ghana. And I would say that it's all by God's grace and also due to hard work and always delivering on time. always delivering on time, because most of the gigs I had, they were gigs that were time bounded. If you don't deliver on time, that's it. You don't have like the next time. No, it's just one time. So I think that's it. And also learning always. Sometimes I will take the pictures, the clients will be satisfied with them, but I will sit down and look at the pictures and I will realize that I could have shot it at this angle. I should have added this effect or a couple of things to it to spice it up. So I learn on a daily, criticize my own work. It's difficult, but I still find time to do it. And I think it's been a good year for me, actually, being just in about a year, in less than a year, working for myself as a photographer. So for 2020, I'm looking forward to working with more corporations and celebrities as well, because I realized that I enjoyed going for events and taking pictures of these musicians and actresses. So I think I'll be doing more of them in 2020. So as I asked earlier, please like and subscribe to this channel as we journey through my life in photography. I'm sure there are exciting times ahead of us. Thank you very much for your support and have a blessed new year.